All right. Hello, everyone. Now, I hope you're excited to watch this video, this podcast. We are doing this as a sequel to the video that we did, to the song that we released called, Shaveen, what was the name of the song?
All I
I can't
need.
remember.
I remember. I just wanted to give Shaveen a moment to see the name of his own song. So, the reason we are doing this mainly is because the last podcast we put out got a lot more traction than the actual song did, which eventually made it better for the song, and that ended up getting a lot of traction for the song as well. This time, the song has got a lot more views on YouTube than it did the last time around, right? Actually, the first song we did was called Black and Blurred, and then that got a relative amount of views, I think about 6,000 views. This time around, with the new song we released, it has got a lot more views. So we are hoping the podcast would also take off in a similar fashion, and that in turn would drive more engagement to the song itself. Guys, if you haven't checked out the song yet, do make sure to go and check it out. It's called, Shaveen, again, it's called
All I need.
Go. It's called All I Need. You can go and search it on YouTube right now. Check the song and come back here. This is a sort of a behind the scenes conversation of how the song came into play, who was involved in this process, and just some stories about what happened behind the scenes in the making of this song. So we have with us here today the leader, the founder of RedBlock, Shaveen Ilapperuma. We also have a member, Abhishek Fernandez of RedBlock. And I'm not entirely sure how Manesh fits into the picture, but I'm joking. I'm joking. So Manesh was a part of the video that we did along with myself. I was also a part of the video. And we tried to get a lot of people involved into this conversation just to see how the backstage experience was. We'll also be joined shortly by Deven Silva, who's the lead guitarist and I think lead instrumentalist of RedBlock, right? Because I think he played a lot more than the guitar for that particular video. Shaveen, am I right?
That is correct. It's not just that video in particular. So Deven was another co-founder for RedBlock of RedBlock, and Manesh would testify that because Deven's been there from the start. Manesh has always been there from the start as well, and even from this video, from Black and Blur to this, Deven goes on from playing the bass to the keyboard to the guitar to the lead guitar and so on. And what's funny is that even when we had players who played, Deven would go up to them and say, you know what, I think I can do a little bit better than that, and grab the instrument from that person and end up playing. It's very
Yeah.
and Sheshan would actually know that's very similar fashion when you take Deven to a karaoke bar like Live,
Yes.
where he would go up to people who can't sing, grab the mic and say I can do a better job
Do a
and
better
end
job.
up singing the
That
song.
that was actually a very recent experience.
Yeah, the last time we went to live, that's exactly what happened. He was singing the
There,
It's
there were
true.
some people who were singing. I wouldn't say they were singing terribly, but they were not doing a good job. Devon just walked up to them, took the mic, and started singing.
and he
Is
got
is
a
that in the
fan just like that, or like some person came and told that it's very nice or something like that, Raj, right?
Yeah.
Deven gets a lot of traction.
Oh, Abhishek, you haven't heard this story, right?
No, I
So
I don't even know about this bar. There's a new bar in Sri Lanka called
we went to
Live.
this new karaoke bar, right?
Nice.
And so Shaveen and Devon had the mics and they were singing. So obviously they can sing really well. So,
Yeah.
they were keeping the crowd entertained. And then there was this French girl, right?
There was some French girl. Abhishek
Listen,
would
listen,
know.
I was trying to, make my move with, all the French I learned, the bon
Yeah, yeah.
and all that.
It
And
was.
then anyway, she came up to Devan and Shaveen and she started complimenting them. She was like, wow, you guys are doing a great job and all that. Now, while this is happening, Shaveen's cousin is there, right? Can I
Yeah.
say his name?
Yeah, go ahead. I don't think he'd mind at all.
Yeah, so there his cousin was there, this guy called Tarindu, right?
Yeah.
And he was standing there. He was also like watching this unfold. And as she was complimenting Shaveen and Devan, he suddenly puts out his hand, hi, I'm Tarindu. I'm their cousin. And he introduced himself. He just took over the conversation from there.
Yeah.
That's
And then
making
so
moves.
Shaveen's girlfriend was also there, right?
Yeah.
And the moment this French girl walked up to Shaveen, she just came out of nowhere, bro, and she just grabbed his
She
hand.
swan.
Well,
Uh,
Either way, bottom line is Deven. When you call him a multi-instrumentalist, he's a multi-instrumentalist in the band and in life in general. Whenever he takes up an instrument, starts playing, you'll see, a person of any gender falling very easily to Deven, the aura that he creates from his music. But unfortunately, Devon's not the kind of person, or some people would say fortunately, he's not the kind of person who would be very influenced with that. He goes his own way, don't care about what people think if he grabs the mic, or don't respond appropriately. And he's got his own sense. He's got his own bubble where as long as no one pops it, he's happy.
Yeah.
Who else was involved? Okay, so let's talk about the song itself, right?
Mhm.
How did the song come about? Who was involved in writing it? Can we have a bit of a backstory there?
Okay, so I'll let Abhishek talk a little bit about this as well. So this song was the reason why Abhishek, Dion, um, and myself got into writing music because Manesh knows the original lick to this song. Because let me just grab my guitar. So when I was back in Australia in 2018, I happened to come up with this small lick that goes like.
I
Ah,
think the
never.
guitar is not. We can't hear the guitar right now.
Oh, you can't hear
Unfortunately.
it? Let me see if you
Yeah.
can. I think I should be able to have some. I think you should be able to hear it now. Let me see if that works. Let's see if it works. Oh, no. Yeah, perfect. So,
Yeah.
so there's this original lick that came that went. So that just came about while I was just playing around with the guitar with Manesh's brother Chrimesh. So the two of us were just playing around with this particular this lick of music. And then at the time, I had a friend called Chavishka, and he walked into the room, and this was just playing around, and I was just going, and I was just going like that. And then he just walks in and he's like, bro, you know what? Why don't you put something like, I'm high on weed, so high on weed. I'm counting 1, 2, 3, baby. I'm high on weed. And that got
a reminder that your family is going to be watching this program.
I know. So Chavisha just came and he just said that. And that thing got stuck in my head. And as the years progressed, I just couldn't get that out of my head. And you probably Manesh would tell the amount of times that I kept playing it in Australia and saying, guys, this is not going out of my head. And how the actual lyrics, how I'm high on weed went to you're all I need, how it changed was when I then told Abhishek and Dion this story. And then one day when we got into a group call, because we often get into group calls, me, Abhi, and Dion, Dion was like, bro, you know what, that your weed song, I put some lyrics, do you want to listen to it? And I was like, yeah, sure, go ahead. And then he sends us his recording where he plays the keyboard. He goes, as the shadows fade in the moonlit sky. And then he goes, you're all I need, my oath, my creed. As the sun sets over the sea, baby, you're all I need. And then he plays that, and then me and Abhishek go, whoa, where did that come from? And then the song came into life where he put the lyrics to You're All I Need into this I Am High on Weed song, and we had the song come into one whole piece. And that is what led us to then go ahead and write Black and Blurred. Black and Blurred was actually written after All I Need, even though we eventually produced that before All I Need. And then, of course, we have Deven with us today. You give him a separate introduction after I'm done with this. And then I came and played it to Deven, and then as Deven being himself comes like, bro, you know what? Let's change the key from E to a G because it's easier to sing. And then he plays some parts, and he's like, it looked nice on this. And and the song just blew up. We'll talk about why we decided to do the song at this particular time later, because Sheshan has a big influence on that. But just to give you an idea of how the song was written, or the backstory behind the song, so it was simply Dion's magic, where he just put out some beautiful lyrics to a tune that I would have never been able to put some new lyrics into. Dion, if you're watching this, would have really appreciated if you drop in a hi and say, song's good. But yeah, anyway.
I don't know whether you say the song's good because you changed one of his lyrics.
I did change.
Lyrics.
That was actually Sheshan. Sheshan actually got me to change my creed into that lyric.
Why am I not surprised? Why am I not surprised?
Don't mention that to Dion. He'll be pissed.
Yeah,
that was his most significant lyric.
Yeah, but either way, before
both my creed.
You IELTS band 9 to understand what that means.
It's such a nice lyric, I would say. No? I mean, it's okay. It's fine.
What was it?
It was you're all I need, my oath, my creed. So it was my oath, my creed. That was changed to you're all I need, my love indeed. My love indeed.
I mean, it's nice as well.
Common.
It's nice as well, but the fact I remember when we first heard it, right? When Shaveen and I first heard it, and we heard my oath, my creed, we were like, "Whoa, what is this?" It was such a massive statement,
Dion, technically.
Yeah.
You know what happened. So now we put the credits saying Dion missing in action.
Yeah.
Did you guys see that? Manesh, did you see that?
No. Which one's this?
Right at the end credits of All I Need. It says
yeah.
I don't know. You listen what happened, will you? So now we put Dion, Veerasinghe, whatever. No. Now I met my group of friends a bit later. So now Dion and I move in the same circles, right? And all these guys thought we knew where Dion was, and we were now lying to them.
Bro,
do
you understand the struggle? Do you understand the struggle I'm going through now?
They don't believe you at all, by the way. They think you're properly lying.
Bro, but this is a lot better than what Sheshan and I were going to put instead of Dion MIA. We were going to put music, Abhishek, Shaveen, lyrics, and the lyrics saying Dion Veerasinghe, and in the bottom saying if anyone finds him or if anyone sees this, return him back to Sri Lanka.
Yeah, you're right. You're right. And
anyway, Sheshan, I'll let you go ahead and introduce Deven.
Yes, so as I said, I think we gave quite a big introduction to Deven, but here we have the man himself in the flesh, Deven Silva. So Deven is basically the man behind the scenes when it comes to all the instruments that went behind or went into this song. I think Shaveen and Deven together did the vocals. Shaveen, you did a bit of guitar, I believe. But Deven basically did most of the other instrumentals for this particular song. So Deven, how are you so talented? That's my question to you.
I just have it. That's all I have to say.
Give us tips. We met up that night, right, after the song. And we had a couple of shots to drink and all that. And Deven basically passed out, right? Deven's head was just hanging like that. But his soul was playing the keyboard.
Oh my God. Oh my God. Manesh, Abhishek, you won't believe this. To celebrate the song or to celebrate, friendship, we had a small party, and Deven was, decided to go onto the keyboard that day, and he was playing the keyboard. So of course, we had a couple of drinks, actually more than a couple of drinks. So we had quite a bit of drinks, and we all were to a passed out level. So Deven, well, he was clearly very drunk, and he was clearly knocked out. And what was crazy was his head was down, his complete head was down because he was drunk, but his hands were playing the song and not a single note was wrong. Literally his head was like that. He's looking down, he's sleeping. His eyes are closed, he's looking down, and he's playing the keyboard, and not a single note was wrong. And he finished the song, and then he just finished it, and then he went back to sleep, like literally.
I was just sleepy, guys. So not
Yeah.
just sleepy. Like,
Yeah, no,
after a
That's
long day,
Devon's a very,
long
Devon's
day
a very.
at the beach under the sun.
Oh,
oh,
So
you know
tiring
long
what,
video
day,
shoot.
lot to
Yeah.
drink.
Manesh, you know what really messed things up? It was a fireball.
Oh, the cinnamon one.
Yeah, that really messed things up, But anyway, let's
Okay.
not go
We
there.
had a shot or two of that, but I think Devan just went to town with the whiskey.
Not the whiskey.
The gin.
I don't. Yes.
Yeah, anyway.
He can't remember.
Anyway,
The last time was it was the gin, so this time was it was the gin. So
anyway.
I
Shaveen,
think
seems that
yeah.
we have something a song that can relate to that.
Yeah, gin and tonic.
Yeah, we've got a song. Hopefully, we'll see how we can figure on the rest of the listening. But yeah, over to you,
Yeah.
Sheshan.
Devan is actually one of the busiest people to kind of catch. So I think we were very lucky to get Devan to come and perform this song and get involved. So
Yeah, he's
Devan's
got
almost
French
a
girls to
celebrity
impress.
at this point. Devan,
Yeah,
how does stardom feel?
I mean, about the song, it was very impromptu. Um, like Shaveen told me that you wanted to do a video so badly, and wanted to do a video so badly. So I was like, okay. So and then we already had the song written. Like it was like more than, let's say, it was written for like
it was
kept
a
there
while.
for a while.
2000, yeah,
And
2000, and that's the other problem, Seshan.
yeah,
Sorry to interrupt you, Devon, but just
yeah,
to bring up that point, like the song was written in 2020 and we released it
exactly.
in 2025. And when we put
Mm.
Dion's name, everyone was like, "Ah, so Dion is there. You just lied about him." Like, what? No.
No, because I remember you guys were writing the song after the concert. I think we were trying to do
Uh, yeah, it was
some kind
during
of video.
COVID. I think we were
Yeah.
absolutely jobless. So
Mm.
we started writing songs.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and
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 I
sorry,
remember,
Abhishek. Yeah,
yeah, no,
continue.
sorry, just say I remember asking Shaveen, like, is Devon free for Devon to come and also like help out, because Devon's a very talented musician as well, like we all know. But yeah, Devon was, even during COVID, Devon was a busy man, performing for different online concerts and all those things. He was,
Oh yeah. So just keeping myself occupied and so on.
But speaking of the song, we'll get into the song, Sheshan, and how the song came about, because that brings about Manesh's involvement in this particular song in general. So, do you want to ask him the question, or do you want me to ask him the question? You go.
No, actually, I was going to pose the question to Manesh next as to how he got involved in this whole process of creating the music video.
Get ready to censor a lot of things in this video.
like I told you, that's not going to happen. So I think it's better if you manage
Sorry,
yourself.
don't worry, we can edit out
apart
anything.
from
Like,
the
say what
apart
you have to say.
apart from the good Kane shot,
Yeah, we'll get to that. We'll get to that. But Manesh, you
yeah.
can tell your story.
Yeah,
His side
so
of the story, just before he says, there's always three sides to a story. There's the two people who's involved in it, and the third person story. Go ahead, Manish.
yeah, so initially I got to know that I was supposed to play a part of this video. I got very excited and very scared because when you told initially, Seshana, that how am I involved? So I would have been basically the number one fan of RedBlock because I have been there for every single concert from day one, and I have been trying to make Shaveen have a lot more concerts, which he didn't after a while. But I was trying so hard, and after that, when he told that I had to actually play a part in this video, I got very excited. I kind of told so many people that I'm going to be in a video also. And probably why there's so many views also, because I kind of went to town by telling people, I'm going to be in a video and all that. And after that, I got to know that I'm going to be playing a person in a couple, which I was very scared, go and ask permission from my girlfriend saying I'm going to be, relationship, acting relationship as well. And then yeah, it was supposed to be Melissa, that Shavina's girlfriend and fiance, sorry. And after that, when I told that to my girlfriend, she was like, "Yeah, that's all good because it's Malisaki." And then the day I was at the beach for the video, all of a sudden it changed to this girl, sweet girl, and
That's a good girl.
Had to throw that in.
and I have to be playing a couple role with this random person who I just met.
You just
Nice
called a
person.
sweet girl and you say random person next.
She is random. I never knew who she was.
Okay,
But
but yeah,
she
okay,
was.
yeah.
And
He had to put sweet right there. What to? Yeah.
Yeah.
so I put the sweet because if she is watching, and I put the random if my girlfriend is watching.
Oh.
He's a diplomat.
Bro, that's a
He's
hats
just
off.
like Chrimesh Perera.
That's a different tactic right there.
Yeah, legend.
Yeah.
And then had to play the role, which I was terrified in case my girlfriend sees it. So I kept adequate space where Shaveen, I was like, get closer, get closer, get closer, and then I got closer by a millimeter each time, and then came to the part where I had to slap Sheshan, which is crazy because I see, like, I'm calling everyone in this video itself Aya, and imagine me having the part to slap one of them.
It's
That
fine,
would
bro.
have been
Sheshan.
that would have been one of the parts which had like the most takes also because of the failed slaps which I had. Like it was all taps. I mean, even though she hammered the shit out of Sheshan, but like, he hammered with a vengeance, bro. We look at the video and she goes boom, and then you're just like you give her a light tap.
It was just a tap. That was like a different
Yeah.
kind of Kadesha.
Yeah, I thought that there was something going on, like something happened. Yes, yes.
That was personal, to be honest. Yeah.
Looked so much. No, I said, guess who she's a friend of?
Who's she a friend of?
Who do you think?
Wait.
He went to St.
What?
Bridget's.
No. No.
Okay.
I don't think
Yeah.
Manish is getting it.
Yes.
Who has the same
All right.
surname as Darren?
Huh? Yeah, okay. I mean,
Oh.
yeah, for Manesh. Yeah.
Manish got
it.
Oh, shit.
Oh, crazy.
Yeah, so Manesh,
Oh.
sorry, we cut
What
you
a-
off. You can continue.
What a terrible
No,
turn of
it's
events.
an elevation.
Then
Now it makes sense now, doesn't it?
Yeah, clearly.
No further
that
comments.
makes sense. So before she came, she would have got that, intel to
Yeah.
that.
Oh.
Slap the shit out of Sheshan. But so actually how we got Manesh in was we wanted to get as many people as possible because we want to draw up a storyline. Sheshan came up with a storyline, and we initially wanted to do it at I don't know if I'm supposed to disclose the name, but
Wanted
we
to
were
do it
supposed to.
in.
Sorry.
Yeah, you continue. Sorry.
Yeah, I'm not sure if it's right to disclose names, but we were supposed to do it at a particular restaurant at the beach, and unfortunately when
It was
we
in
went
Gaul.
there,
No, it was in. Where was the place? It was in Gaul, right?
It was in Nigambo.
Nigambo. Yeah.
yeah, we were supposed to do it in a place in Nigambo, and unfortunately we weren't allowed to do it there. And then we wanted to do it at a restaurant in Mount, and that was the initial plan. But once we got there, we were not able to use the location even just a table to stabilize the cam. It was not possible. There were a lot of issues that came on. So Sheshan on the spot changed a lot of cameos, the script that we were going to draw up. So in order to have enough people for the entire script, we wanted to get as many people as involved, even if it is as small as being there for 10 seconds, 3 seconds, 2 seconds. We want to get people. So clearly, I've been spending time with Manesh for 2 years together, and he was one of the people when Sheshan said we gotta do this. I was like, yeah, I'll give Manesh a call. He wouldn't back out of anything, and I called him. I told him you gotta do this, and then he said no because it involved another girl, and then I said okay, it's gonna be Melissa. And he said, oh yeah, then fine, all good. Then, just to give you an update, Manish, Melissa backed out. She said, okay, leave me as the...
Yeah, I really tried hard to convince Melissa to take up that role, bro.
Yeah,
To
she
the point
said,
where I didn't
leave
even give her
her.
a choice. I just said, Melissa, it's done.
Yeah,
But Shaveen came.
come on, I had to. And
Shaveen came with a different game plan,
no, so she said, leave her as the last choice. She'll get a friend of her sister's, which happened to be Lodi, who was very flexible and very nice enough to have accepted the offer less than 24 hours before the shoot. So the night before the shoot, yeah, we called her the night before the shoot. She was like, yeah, sure, yeah, I'll come and do it. No problem at all. And she's done drama. She's good at it. She did a fantastic job. And I don't think anyone could have done that job in such a short time. And she was very nice about it. So I had the chance to tell Manish. And I knew if I told him, there was a chance he would not have showed up the next day. So
Because
Sheshan,
I'm a very loyal boyfriend.
Yeah.
In case she's
Yeah.
listening.
and Sheshan told me to tell Manish the next day. So I told him the next day, and bang, surprise. But it came out well, and despite the amount of times I had to tell Manish to get into the frame of the shot, because there was too much of space within the shot. But it came out well, and I'm actually glad about what happened.
Abhishek, what was your favorite part of that music video?
You know it already.
So the funniest thing is Abhishek first got to see the music video on the premiere. So he didn't see the music video before it premiered on YouTube. So go ahead, Abhishek.
Yeah, but anytime where Sheshan got, assaulted, that made my day. That was that was very funny. No, but I wanted to ask you, Sheshan, since you wrote the script and stuff like that. We had an idea for this song that we wanted to have it at the beach. That was like the vibe of the song. And we would have had some kind of idea for the story, but we didn't have anything, concrete when we wrote the song. So how did you come up with this story?
Now, to be fair, although both you and Shaveen keep referring to me as the person that came up with the script, it was actually Shaveen and I who did it together, right? So I think...
Yeah, of course, because Shaveen had this idea for sure that, we will have something in the beach involving a person who has seen someone and stuff like that, right? But how did it evolve from there?
So that's a funny story. So Shaveen and I met up just one night before. I think about two or three nights before. And we had such a short period of time because we had initially planned it at this location in Nigambo. So Shaveen already had an outline of what he wanted to do. And we also had a couple of funny scenes in mind as well. Like, for example, we wanted to have this scene where, in the video, I go through multiple challenges, right? So I get slapped by a couple, I get I get hit by a person. So we had this one scene where I get chased by a dog. So we wanted to have it in frame where I was running across and then there was a dog running behind me. So scenes like that we had to cut off once we found out that the location was not available. And so the initial plan...
the dog was sick. That was the other reason.
Sorry?
Whose dog was it?
And because I wanted to take Manesh's dog, Cleo.
Cleo.
During the same time, she was not well. So there was also a doubt on whether Cleo would do the act. Exactly.
And then we had a couple of drinks. And then the idea started to flow.
A couple of drinks is also the reason we did the song. Because this song would not have happened last December. And Sheshan was like, bro, we got to do it. And then I played him two songs because I played him this and a song that we wrote that could be played at weddings. So I gave him the choice. I played him both the songs and I was like, if you play this, you'll be chasing a girl on an act and you eventually not make up to the girl. Or if we record the song that could be played at weddings, because we have quite a number of weddings coming up from our friends and so on. But you got to then dance with someone in the ballroom. And then Sheshan goes, no, you know what, bro, I'm not dancing.
It's not my scene, guys.
So and then we went on to do this song.
So I realized
it was not a matter of whether the song was good or not. It was just a matter of whether I could dance or not.
What were you
The
saying?
song is good.
Sorry, what
The
did
song
Manesh?
is good.
Manesh, yes, there's something.
What I just realized is if you want to give a message out to the people, if you all ever have a dream, to make it come true, just always have a couple of drinks. It always helps you out.
That is very
That's how
true.
all that's how all the great ideas come, and
Yeah.
that's how it's executed as well.
And that explains why you don't have any great ideas as well.
That is also
To say that.
But
my
for those who don't know, Sheshan is also the same person who acted in Black and Blood. He just because so Manesh, we were watching Black and Blood a couple of days ago, a few days ago, and we have a friend called Dilla, and he sees it, and eventually he comes to the realization. He goes, "Oh shit, Sheshana is the same guy who acts in Black and Blood." And I'm like, yeah, like you
how
noticed
long
it
did it take
now?
for him to figure that out?
And I was like, you figured it out now? He was like, no. I was like, does he go to gym? And I was like, your question is should have been, does he not go to gym?
Yeah.
His idea
Yeah.
was, oh, you intentionally, bulked up. So he was under the impression, oh, you intentionally, bulked up and you want to look macho. It works. But the
Sure,
reality
yeah.
is that he's not being it in the gym ever since Black and Blood.
Abhishek only cracked the best joke, bro. So they made a birthday video for me a couple of years back.
Yeah.
Abhishek, you want to tell that joke?
I can't. Is it the one where he has been going to the gym? I can't remember exactly what I said.
Yeah. So
But
Abhishek's starting line for me or his birthday wish for me is Sheshan has a really sad relationship, and then it cuts to with the gym.
like, I remember that. Yes.
But
Yeah.
but it is what it is. And moving forward from that, Sheshan, do you want to talk about another reason as to why we might have? Sorry, what? Go ahead.
So what were we gonna say? Sorry.
I was talking about the thumbnail.
Now before that, I just wanted to kind of give the time for Abhishek and ask how was your involvement behind the scenes writing the song, and what did it feel to when you first saw the video, what was your first reaction?
Sheshan, in the very first video you asked, what is Abhishek doing here, right?
I mean, I still have that question. I'll hold on. So I didn't want to be rude, but now Shaveen spoke about how he came up with the music, Dion came up with the lyrics. And in my head, I'm like, what the heck did Abhishek do? From all I heard, he just listened to the song and
So the question you asked for the first video,
yeah.
you would have every right to ask that question for this particular video because my involvement in this particular song is close to zero.
No, but some of the reasons we have some of the leaks, like for example, the leak that we have that goes where I'm trying to adjust the sound for the so the reason we have this, because my one was simply Abhishek's the one who did the that, for example. Then the other ones
Guitar is
like
not clear again, but
I would never.
the guitar,
It sounded
guitar is
like
not clear.
Abhishek did nothing again.
That's more or less the point. That's he was trying to prove that point exactly.
I'm not sure. Oh shit! That's because I put it the other way around. Sorry, my bad. Now you'll hear it. So mine was more to do with that was mine, and Abhishek is the one who said, you know what, bro, you got to do this one. So he had like he fine-tuned my melody, and it sounds like it sounds now because of the little adjustments he made. My one was a flat back melody, and then
Not a flat back.
Yeah. So Abhishek's the one who did that. But Abhishek, go ahead. I know you would have not said that. You're like Jesus to men, so you do something, but
No,
you
but
want to take the credit.
Genuinely speaking, right? Because there are songs that the three of us. I mean, the number of people that was involved. You have to ask Shaveen exactly how many people were involved in our songwriting process. I'll let him answer that.
Yes,
But
me, Abhishek, and Dion.
Three, yeah, okay, fine.
Oh,
Yeah,
who's that?
exactly. Thank you, Manish. Thank you so
Ah,
much.
Deven. No, Manish is talking about Deven.
Deven. Okay. Deven. Okay.
You got it
Okay.
wrong.
Fine.
No,
Yeah,
Deven.
Deven. Okay.
Deven. So during COVID, Deven never had the time to join. Like now, he left the video probably because he had some other work to go. He just dropped off. But just like that, during COVID, he didn't have the time to join the music writing session. So it was always me, Abhi, and Dion.
Yeah.
Another reason why you don't or won't see uh, currently don't see new music coming on is because Dion's being missing in action for a while. And
Yeah.
once again, like a short commercial, if anyone does have connection to Dion, you can always contact me on at Shaveen.99. That's my Instagram. Drop me a DM. And if you can talk to him, please tell him that, just give a call. Okay, thanks. Abhishek, go.
Yeah. Anyway. Okay. Fine. But no. Coming back to the songs, right? There are songs that the three of us wrote. The three of us had involvement in. And three of us put input. But this particular song, like Shaveen said, the chorus melody already existed. It was Shaveen's melody. And then suddenly out of nowhere, Dion comes one day and he has the entire song written. And from that point, we didn't even touch that song. We said, you know what, this song is good. Like it's finished. There's nothing that we need to add to this. So at that point, my involvement was zero. Okay, that was not, I mean, maybe I would have said here and there, okay, fine, maybe change this, but it was not major, right? But we also didn't practice this song because it's one thing to have a melody and a song structure, but then there's another entire different part where you integrate the band and you try to come up with introduction, maybe a solo or something like that. And Shaveen sent me the initial recording they had done in the studio, and while it was in most parts it was what we wanted, there was still some aspects to it that wasn't what we wanted. Like the initial vibe that it said, for example. And at this point, we were trying to come up with different ways to actually set that vibe, and that's where my involvement actually came in the song making process. Like Shaveen said, coming up with that initial kind of riff and whatnot, and trying to figure out how the piano could be changed to better set the tone of the song we wanted. So that's where I got involved more or less in the song. So I would say my involvement was like maybe 1%, if you want. So, Deven again wrote a brilliant guitar solo for the song, which was very nice. And these are things that you don't, when you write the song, you don't think about much. But when you actually start practicing, you come up with, to improve the song. But we only managed to do that once Shaveen and Deven got into the studio. So yeah.
If I'm not mistaken, Deven came up with that guitar solo on the spot.
That is correct. I just unmuted myself to say that, and Sheshan just said it's like Deven walks in and I'm like, Deven. So usually, if I want something in the band, the only person I talk to is Deven. I was like, Deven, I need this. We need to do something. Walk in the studio. We had this little bit of time for the introduction. I go, Deven, we need a guitar include. Can I do it? He goes, thinks about it. He's like, yeah, but just give me a second. And he goes, he takes the first take and he's like, I got it now. And then he goes on. One take, the first take was like a practice round, and then the one take done, just plays it then and there, bang. And I'm like, do you want to try it again? He's like, no, bro, I'm good. That's Deven. Now you can ask Deven's side of the story.
Actually, the preparation for this song with the lyrics and the idea of the song, it took a bit of time because of the COVID and due to other reasons as well. But when we had to come up with something like we needed to, because since Sheshan and Shaveen wanted to try to somehow release this song, and it was surprisingly, we managed to finish within a span of 1 week, I guess.
Yeah.
We just took the recording, did the recording, worked on the song, and everybody cooperated it, thankfully. And we worked on the song and the recording on the same week, with thanks to Nimshan, who helped us with the studios and the mix and mastering. And the same week on Saturday, we did the video shoot also with the help of Rukshan. And then, I mean, surprisingly, like we managed to pull it out in a short period of time. And due to everybody who cooperated, I think we must appreciate it. on that. So
We'll definitely get to a
yeah.
point where we thank and remember everybody who was a part of it. But we
Yeah.
definitely have to thank Rukshan for filming the videos. But we also have a huge grudge with the guy, bro. So
I was about to say that.
there's
I was about to say that, but yeah.
there's a part, Mashang, at the end where I fall. Okay. I fell about 3 or 4 times. I properly did it also. I like properly tumbled and everything.
The shirt is
There's
also
about
dirty. Also.
7 or 8 shots. Shaveen shows me in the post edit. There's about 7 or 8 shots. Macha, we come running, and just as I'm about to fall, he cuts the shot. Why did I fall?
And Manesh would be there to tell the amount of times we did the same shot. I can see right at the end, Manesh.
I mean, I don't think we went for a shootout. We went for like a beach workout, actually. We were running.
Manesh lost a good 2 kilos after the whole shoot.
I finally could be able to see my toes also.
What we can do, Shavi, can you share the screen and play the song?
Yeah.
We will run through each segment on how we kind of filmed it and what we are grateful to Rukshan for.
Yeah, talk me through how you guys actually came up with I mean how you got the people in and
I think it'll be easier once the song starts playing. We can pause at different points and kind of run you through it. But Rukshan went MIA after he shot the song and sent the videos, Macha. We couldn't reach the bugger. We couldn't get through to the bugger.
The thing is, Sheshan, you know this. No, I mean, Rukshan is one of our good friends. The fact that you got the videos is a massive win in my opinion. Okay.
So we got Ashtain, right? We had this guy called Ashtain. So he's
who happens to be the boyfriend at the video.
Yes. Right. So when Ashtain came and he saw Rukshan was the guy videoing, he calls me to a side. He's like, "Bro, but are you sure that this is the guy we should be getting?" Because during school, Rukshan was notorious for always covering all the school events, taking all the pictures of everybody, and then never releasing the pictures. So all the pictures, no one knows what he did with it. We've never seen it.
You'll never see those pictures.
No, I'll have a look at the video. All right, hold on.
When the shadows fade in the moonlit sky, you'll find me dancing.
What?
What's ironic here is that Melissa said that she didn't want to be in the video. She made such a fuss about it the night before. And then when we get to the beach, she's like, "Yeah, I wouldn't mind a small part."
Not only one part, like few parts, she did the running video also.
Yeah, okay.
Everything else.
Yeah.
And this guy did such a good job being the beggar.
Lovely. Dilla, no? And the thing is, Dilla shot, we just had it one shot because he just did a good job. And we have a look at it and Sheshan goes, "Yeah, bro, I think this looks good enough." And then
he was such a cooperative guy also. He just came, he said, "Yeah, I'll do whatever you have to do."
That's true.
And he just did it. Super
and also just one more thing to add, Sheshan, like the reason why I can say now that I had involvement in this song is because if you see Shaveen plays the opening riff that I told him, that's when I told myself, you know what, I can say that I had some involvement in this song. If not, I was going to say, you know what, no.
Right, going ahead.
When the shadows fade in the moonlit sky, you'll find me dancing right here by your side. I was praying for a place to call home. When I found you, God left me alone.
I can see Sheshan wanted to say something there.
These are the feet.
The right word would be exploited her feet.
I hope Ashtain is not here.
Sheshan is not here. In fact, funny story, Sheshan, after this video came out, Sheshan got some heat on a senior prefects group also, no, Sheshan? After this video.
Why did I get hit
After
on-
this video.
Ah, yes. You thought I was hitting on Ashin's girlfriend. Yeah, but how we got Ashin's girlfriend is also a funny story. Because
that
we
is-
were thinking of options, and Shaveen's friend was an option. So there's this really popular, I won't say the name, but
Yeah.
there's this really popular
I don't think you
influencer.
should.
I don't think we should.
Yeah.
There's this really popular female influencer, right? She's our age, I think. And so Shaveen said, she's my friend. I can ask her and see. So I said, okay, how is she your friend? Like, that's really cool if we can get her on board. And I says, no, bang, she follows me back on Instagram. I said, that doesn't mean she's your friend. He's like, no, why else would you follow someone back on Instagram if you're not friends?
Exactly. Like he always gives me like so much like heat because I follow people that I don't know, and he's like, why would you follow people if you don't know? Like, I don't know, just because they're Peterites or whatever. But yeah.
No, I mean, number one, she's an Instagram influencer. Why would she follow me back if we don't consider friends?
Is she your friend?
Manesh, what would you
That's
have
the
thought
question.
if someone like that followed you back? You're friends, right?
No, I don't follow these
No.
random women. If it's a man, I will.
I don't. Manesh is the diplomat, bro. He can like become an ambassador for Sri Lanka.
All right, going ahead. And then, yeah, again, so she was out, and then we were also looking at, I had a friend, I probably know, Joshua's sister, Trisha, was one of my friends, and actually a friend, not a Instagram follow friend. But so we were having options.
There is a backstory there also. Do you want to share it?
Not really, but yeah, talking about it, and then we also had to think about the fact that at the end of the shoot, Ashane's got to hug that girl and do that. So it has to be someone that even he'd be comfortable with doing. So that's why we ended up, why would he not be comfortable hugging his own girlfriend? So there you go. That's we got it.
We wanted to do something a bit more than just a hug.
He didn't want to.
Yeah, they were uncomfortable.
All right, going ahead.
'Cause baby, you're all I need, my love indeed. As the sun sets over the sea, baby, you're all I need.
Now, I'd like to. This is where we pause. Oops, sorry, my bad. This is where we pause because I'd like to see how many more people we can fit in the middle of. Hold on, let me pause. So, in my calculation, that's 1, 2, 3. I could have fit four more Maneshas in between that space, and 4 of Maneshas is a big space. That's like 10 of me.
But I also think it works well for the story, right? When you're having an argument, you might want to keep a bit of a gap before you,
And you
the
saw
voice
the way he slapped Sheshan, right? Why would I go stand next to him in the middle of an argument?
No, but you got
No,
to.
he's a very smart boy.
I would not stay that close.
What? So,
And
but either way, Ludi did a wonderful job though. To at this point, and obviously Manesh did a good job as well. And it was what was your thought process during this time, Manesh? No, I mean like out of joke. This is a serious question. I'm not.
You see me doing this, it's not acting. It's called genuinely being dead scared. Because this was, I'm pretty sure, the 4th or 5th take.
Yeah.
So that,
Something wrong there.
we did this about 4 times.
Yeah, so and that all happened because my slaps are not enough, but then she always slapped Sheshana very hard, like all
See.
the time. Yeah, so I just tried to keep my distance and telling her sorry and all that. And I was actually in my head, I was thinking of how you argue, how the arguments work with girls.
You don't have experience with that. That's nice to hear.
No, I can't relate to that. And then,
Yeah, exactly.
Abhishek has to do it in French, no man.
and then I was thinking of, how Aya and Aya's fiance argued, and then would and then I was like, I'm sorry, not Aya's name. Special technique, I'm sorry.
We are just months away from his wedding, and then this should go up right before
Yeah, I would like to see Chrimesh's reaction. Manesh, if you're next to him, you're not next to him, no, when he's going to watch this. I want to see his reaction to
You
this.
should clip this part and just play it, bro, at his wedding.
Then there will be another person MIA.
Yeah. You.
Yeah.
But yeah, okay, going ahead. We'll see.
People say that love's a game she plays. She's gonna break my heart all night, all day.
You see Manesh, holding back before the slap. If you look at this, I don't know if I can pause it right there. You can see him pausing before he slaps. She just goes full stretch.
All night, all day. She was trouble, baby, that I knew.
And just to let you know, how that came about was when DJ was first jogging, he turned around, he actually slipped. And then we thought, okay, maybe that'll actually look nice on the shot. And that's when DJ's part came in.
That's nice.
But the trouble's worth it if the girl is a girl like you. 'Cause baby, you're all I need. My love indeed.
Sorry.
This part where you guys were walking behind me, I think we envisioned this in a more comedic way. It just didn't. I don't think we had enough clips of it to get that right shot in.
Yeah,
Thanks
courtesy of
to-
Rukshan.
As the sun sets over the sea, baby, you're all.
That was an next level.
Perfect. That was beautiful.
Bro,
I was
when
so
he-
happy.
So that also we did like 3 or 4 times, and the last time we did it, my button came off. And the worst part was that we shot this part first. So that's why for the entirety of the video, my top button is not on.
Not because Sheshan wanted to show his pics, it's just that he
Yeah.
didn't have a choice.
I didn't have a button.
How strong is he?
No, Sheshan did it.
Yeah.
Sheshan did a
I
jump.
jumped.
Oh, okay.
Sheshan did a
He
jump.
lifts and then I jump.
And he
And
did
so
a
that's
jump.
why my legs also go around him.
Well, it's a solid shot, huh?
No, it helps for the dramatic effect as well. No? The fact that you jump.
You're all I need.
And Deven's masterpiece.
When the shadows fade in the moonlit sky.
While all this was
You-
going on, I think we helped about 2 fishermen pull their boats into the water also.
Manish is also there, right?
Yeah.
Yeah,
You were-
that
I left
The-
early with Dani and all that.
Yeah.
that was a question I also asked Shaveen. Like, what was it like? The fact that you all were recording, in the beach, doing all these things, and also recording someone's feet.
So
It's
when
a bit of a awkward
when
situation. No?
when Shaveen first suggested that we do it at like a restaurant or at the beach. Now, when that location got cancelled and we had to do it,
Yeah.
I said, all right, no worries, Shaveen, we can do it at the beach. And then Shaveen was also like, okay. And then while we were on our way to the place, I'm like, Shaveen, it's a small problem. We might get arrested for filming.
I know. Sheshan goes, bro, there might be a high chance we might get chased by the cops. And I'm like, what
Yeah.
do you mean? And then he's like, bro, if worst thing happens, if the cops come, I'm going to do the same run I do in the chorus. Make sure Rukshan captures me and the cops running. I'm like, bro, that would have
And that
been...
would be a good That
That
would
would
be
have been
insane in
good
comparison.
to be playing it
Yeah.
on the Colombo courts. Do
Yeah.
get myself out of a fine. But
There
yeah,
you
we'll go back to the feet after.
Find us dancing right here by your side. You're all I need, my love indeed. As the sun sets over the sea, baby, you're all I need. You're all I need, my love indeed. As the sun sets over the sea, baby, you're
That was my favorite shot of the entire song. That run, you know. And
So there
yet
was
again, I can fit another person between Manesh and Ludi. If you really see that, you can.
You know the funny part is, so I really hope she doesn't see this. But
What do you mean? It's going out.
she is going to see this. So yeah.
so then it's good. It was good take.
Chrimesh came at the wrong time. That's
Hi
a shame.
guys.
That's a shame.
Can you hear me?
Hi. Yes, we can hear you.
We cannot see you.
Yeah, let me.
Put a camera. Is he sleeping?
Sure.
Oh.
This is going out on YouTube, so you might want to turn the camera a little closer.
Wait, what?
Yeah.
Where? You can see me.
We can see you, and it's been recorded to go up on YouTube.
Yes.
Oh. Good morning. Perera.
We found out how you apologized to your fiance after a fight,
Courtesy of your brother.
courtesy of your brother.
Nice. He's putting it on YouTube for you boys.
So, Sheshan, do you want to do a quick intro?
What's the intro?
So, about you, you bugger.
Oh shit. So what's the podcast today about?
It's Sheshan, do you want?
Yeah,
I
so
don't know. I was just told to join, bro. So come on. Yeah.
okay. So this is basically like a post-song sharing experience kind of podcast, just to share like our stories on what contributions we made towards the song, what kind of experiences we had, and overall, I'm not sure if you were involved in any part of the song. Shaveen, can I
No,
take
bro.
you can
He just happens
No,
to
no.
be my best friend.
you just
Yeah, I think any RedBlock project has Chrimesh's blessing by
Just
default.
his face has to be there. I think that's the situation.
I think, but I think you should. I mean, when we initially came up with the melody to this, Chrimesh was one person who was there to say, "Bro, it sounds nice. It sounds bad." And I was also telling them how Chavisha came up with "I'm high on weed" lyric, and how I couldn't get that out of my head, and how Dion, who again, if he's watching this, wouldn't mind him, actually saying hi. But yeah, who came up with the lyrics to it. Yeah, so Chrimesh was there definitely to say, it sounds good, sounds bad at the
So
start.
Chrimesh has all the right to be here because he had the same contribution that Abhishek did.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying, bro.
I was actually waiting for Chrimesh to tell like what is Abhishek doing here. Then if he's if this is
That was my next
contribution.
piece. I was just gonna say it. I was thinking about it. I was like, how formal should this podcast be? Should I say it or should I not?
you can
You
you
can.
can
turned up
be
in
as
a skinny,
informal.
bro. You obviously thought this was gonna be formal.
To
You-
show
you-
Abhishek Iyengar's contribution, Shaveen and I was like, so this is how Abhishek Iyengar contributed. He took
Yeah.
the guitar and started playing. You can't hear anything. It sounds like that's all he did. It was all blank.
Actually, let's wrap let's finish the video off and we'll wrap up with the segment with Chrimesh. Let's finish the video off. Rishan.
You're all I need. You're all I need.
that part, go back to that fall, okay? I fell like 4 times properly. You can see me tumbling. And this guy
Yeah.
hasn't taken the clips, Machan.
This is the only clip. This is the only
only
clip
clip.
we have. Just to let you know, this is the only clip we had.
So like,
You're all I need. You're all I need. You're all I need.
We'll continue.
I knew that was going to happen. I knew that was going to happen.
You were saying, Sheshan?
No, I was trying to point at Ashin and say that was the boyfriend of the girl who was in the video.
Yeah, and he was so lovely because there was no complaint whatsoever. Sheshan said, "Bro, we got to take your girlfriend's feet this many times at this many angles." It was so nice to let Sheshan do it, and
Even Anne, right? Even Anne was okay with the fact that it was all.
They were really very chilled about it, it wouldn't have been.
Hold on. You can stop screen share. You don't have to keep this on.
Like, can you, yes, we got your point.
MIA.
So yeah, the funny thing is, people are apparently thinking, Chrimesh, part that you missed to us, people are thinking that Dion's back and has written this song, and we are just not telling the other people where he is.
Oh, if we knew, we would be the happiest, but right now we are equally worried as everyone
Maybe
else.
if he watches, then he might come back, because
I hope so.
The thing is, like, I know that was your intention, but honestly, if it is, part of me will be even more angry. But we'll see.
Anyway, but that was the video.
What was your reaction when you saw the video?
No, it was really good. I was. I thought it.
Did you ask Chrimesh that or Abhishek that?
Oh shit! Sorry, Chrimesh, my bad. Sorry, Chrimesh.
Abhishek, if you want to take every question, I'm fine with that. No, I was of course very surprised because it has this song, and there have been a few songs that have been written, and Shaveen has approved the sounds but never put it into a video. Like I think Black and Blurred. I don't know if I spoke about it before. Was one of the initial ones that came out, but I think he was looking forward for it, and the video justifies the song, so which is important, I suppose, in any circumstance. And perfect acting, I suppose. Knowing everyone who's acting is the worst part, because it never like matches their personalities, and you're thinking, oh my god, it's not even acting, it's like what they would do in a real life situation.
You know what's funny? When I saw, because in my screen I see Chrimesh and Manesh next to each other, and what was funny was Chrimesh showed up in his skinny, right? And then the moment we called, hold on.
No one told me it was a podcast.
No, let me tell
Manesh was like, join please.
Let me tell you what was funny. What was funny was that, so we told Manesh, we do this podcast, we want to be a part of it, so join in. And he joins the podcast with no shirt on. He was just there. And then he goes, ready to wear something? I was like, yeah. All in all, I think I'm personally, as a part of the song, I was very happy, and I was very happy with Nimshan's mixing. He did a fabulous job on the mixing and mastering, and of course the song was. I enjoyed recording it as much as people enjoyed watching it, so it's a win-win situation for me actually.
And also, I should add.
Manesh is raising his hand.
I want to make a suggestion. Now there had been 2 videos, and Sheshan had been put down so much in both those videos. Either he was wasted, or
it's what he deserves, bro. It's what he deserves.
Next video,
that yet again adds to my fact what I'm saying about how personalities match the music videos.
It writes itself. There is nothing.
I'm joking.
I mean, he was either wasted or he was got false love and then got heartbroken.
Yeah.
So real life,
happy ending.
And both the songs were written by Dion.
Dion and Abhishek.
Abhishek, I can't.
Abhishek's name in there, Shaveen. Come on, he's here in this podcast for a reason.
Abhishek can't testify life like that, man. He testified. He's like he follows the life of Moses and Joseph and
Jesus.
Yeah.
No, but I would like to say one more thing. One more thing that was really good was actually the vocals. The vocals of Shaveen and Deven. I mean, they are brilliant singers for sure. But the way they sang this song and the harmonies and everything involved, and also credit to Nimshan for his mastering. But the vocals were really, really good. And credit to those guys for that as well.
Yeah.
Is there anyone we missed to thank? Or rather,
Um,
kind of.
So Dilla, Dimitri, then we, of course, spoke about Ludi quite a bit with Manesh, and then we had who else were part of it? Oh, of course, Hesham Mami and Joshua, who was acting, and Ashane.
Shane and
I think your dad for kind of accommodating everything and
And Yeveen as well.
yes,
He was in for drums.
And then most importantly, Melissa ki of Fiance, which you were going to say next. I just wanted to tell it before you. know you were going to tell it. Melissa
And
ki
before
fiance.
Melissa comes and strangles you, so it was one of the two situations.
I mean, I kept best for last. Just
Best for last. But overall, it was a I think, and the fact that this song is a lot more catchier than Black and Blurred as well. It's got a ring to it, and it's a good experience. And going forward, Sheshan's told me that we need to do at least one song every half a year.
why does Sheshan get to dictate this? My question, genuine question.
because
I
he's
thought
the
you
one
already
who because he's the one who really wants to act in every video we do. And Chrimesh has given me the full access to record his wedding ceremony that will be coming up, and
A
use
bit funny
parts of.
because I don't think I ever gave you permission for that.
No.
You more or less took it.
I said it. You didn't. You see, if you didn't oppose it, I don't think of it in a way where you can't really.
Hey, we can do that wedding song at Chrimesh's wedding.
Yeah, so Chrimesh gave his
Randomly
wedding.
come and shoot it there.
Yeah, we'll shoot it there. I just and then nothing much. Don't worry, you won't get affected by it. And so we got a few more coming up as well. So we'll see. But with Dion not being there, we don't know how progressive the next few songs are going to be in terms of writing new songs. But we'll see.
I think we need to have.
Why haven't you all started like a band and started performing? I think Deven wants to.
Yeah, because I'm not in Sri Lanka at the moment. So once I get back, definitely we'll get by into doing something. And like Manesh mentioned, ever since we did something, Chrimesh has always been there. Phil was also not there. So
Yeah, in spirit, bro, always.
yeah, that's the spirit Manesh left space for in the middle. But yeah, and we'll see. Once we're back, we'll get RedBlock up and running again. But for now. Now we'll just do the recordings, but we'll see how it goes.
Okay. Awesome. All right, guys. Thanks for watching this video. Hope you guys enjoyed it. If you are watching this video and you still haven't watched the music video, do go and watch it because we don't want to end up getting more views on this than the music video.
Which is what happened last time.
Yeah.
So if you're watching this, go and watch the music video, share that, subscribe to the channel, and also share it with a friend if you like the song. All right. So with that being said, we're wrapping up this session. Hope you have a great day.
You're all I need. You're all